Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 55 and the finale of my Rags to Riches Discovery University edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And poor Dora looks pretty upset. She is not happy about her upcoming exam. She's got like the uncomfortable plus 10, which is for the hour it's going to take until her exam comes. And then she's got another uncomfortable plus 2 for, the exam. You'd think she'd done these enough, but, I may not have had her study a ton for this particular one because she's maxed her logic skill. But, okay, my dear, don't keep sitting down. Go off to your exam. I know you're stressed, but, it is what it is. Lola has an exam too, but hers is late. No, actually, she doesn't have an exam. She just has a class because her exams will be on Monday. Are you going to your class? Okay, no, we're going to get rid of that. Listen. But the other thing is Noah has done his graduation. He didn't actually go to his graduation, but he's done it anyways. And he now has the ability to he has the ability to enroll in university, but he has the ability to get that special job. So I thought we would try that, but my guess is he won't work today and that he would probably not work. We'll see what the hours are. So he can become an author and he'll get an advance on that because you have the little red thing saying having the relevant university degree, blah, blah, blah. And the fact that he gets a special bonus, but you only get one every 7 days. And he would start as a fan favorite, which I assume is level 8. And the other thing he can do is he can be a private attorney, which I think I'm going to have him join that. And yeah, it is Monday through Friday, so he's not going to actually have to work today because I think it's too late. Yeah, well, obviously it's too late. It starts at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So I'm going to have him take that particular one because that was actually the route that I had originally wanted Dora to take, but she couldn't get into the distinguished degree, and I wanted her to go to Brightchester, and she would have had to have gone to Foxbury. But my heart was set on Brightchester, so she ended up going the judge route. So he's going to become a private attorney. And yes, I know. So he's going to do that. So he got his 2,000. I do find, so he has a work assignment to guest speak. I do find the one thing I don't like, and I don't know because I don't have only base game. But it used to be that with base game only, if you had connections or you were a grade A high school student, you got to start ahead and you would get the bonuses for starting ahead. Now it seems like all you get is the objects and not the money, which I'm not a big fan of. And so to me, these bonuses compared to what you used to get, just how the game used to be, doesn't really seem very much and not worth all the work it takes to get the degree. But I like having my Sims go to university, so I'm not doing it so much for the advantage, just because I actually enjoy it. So he has to guest speak at university about law, which I'll have him do. And he did start at level 8, which his next promotion is legal eagle. Well, let's see, can he guest speak? I know there were some issues with Dora when she first started where she didn't actually have the ability to do the things. And I'm kind of thinking, yeah, he can't do it. So it's both ways. You get the work from home assignment that you cannot do, and he won't be able to actually do it till he gets to level 9. So to be honest, I probably would send him to work instead of having him work from home on his first day until he got to the next level, just because of this particular issue that they have. And I know with Dora, it took us a long time, like relatively speaking, for her to get up a level because she wasn't able to do the work from home assignments, or she wasn't able to do one of the work from home assignments because they kept asking her to do this or to, no, that was the one. He could visit a university law class if he could, but anyways. So the other thing that has happened is, so essentially it looks very similar to the route that Dora took. So you've seen that all before, is that it is Friday morning, and because we have the eco lifestyle here, we have the ability to do some voting. And of course, time has passed since the last time we did it, so that we could, we have more points. He has 255 points. Probably, I think he just got some from like just big leveling up. I should have looked at but I don't think he was that high. when I just did it, but it doesn't matter. He already had quite a few points regardless. So I'm going to swap him. I had him working on writing some music for this musical genius aspiration. We're going to put him on to, because he never got his vote in. The only one who did it was Dora, but I'm regretting the vote that we did. So I may actually repeal it because I have, well, let's just look here. Let's vote on the neighborhood action plans and we'll see. I have the self-sufficient one, and I've been finding that the Sims, of course, the roommates, they're coming around and harvesting our plants on us, and like Sims I don't control. So we're losing the items. So I'm not very impressed with that, I have to say. So I think in general, they need to tune them, because I know it used to be that when Get Together first came out, and if you had gardening as a club activity, Sims would come along and harvest your plants. But they changed it so that they didn't do that anymore. And all they would do is water or weed and actually look after your plants. They wouldn't actually harvest your things for you. That's what I seen, because I often had gardening as an activity, but I would still have to tell my Sims to actually garden. They wouldn't garden unless I had to tell them to harvest. They wouldn't harvest on their own. So that is something that they had put in so that they wouldn't actually harvest. But now with this, they're harvesting. So that's not so good. So I have to, if I want to make sure my Sims either get them or sell them, I have to kind of send them out first thing in the morning after 5 a.m. to get them to do it. It's a bit of a nuisance, I have to say. So they don't seem to be getting my money plant, but that's because you can't harvest the money tree. You can only sell it, and they don't seem to be doing that, at least. So let's take a look at what the other options are here that, maybe we'll try this clean energy production, because we do have solar panels and wind turbines and a dew collector. Like the solar panels and wind turbines are on the roof of the house. I don't have the ones on the ground. And we have a dew collector, so I think we'll do that one. And I think we will, hopefully that will count. Yes, it did. And then we are going to actually petition for a repeal. I realized I don't like this one, especially not when we have roommates. So once the 5 required signatures. Okay. All right. So how can we get some signatures? Can we come in and go around and ask for repeal signature? We got some money. Oh, and she's doing her exam, and Lola, she has to tutor students now, which I'll, you've seen that before. She needs some fun, actually, which we'll let her talk first. We'll see. He has pretty high, I think he's maxed his charisma, so for that matter. Oh, should she say no? Don't ask again. Oh, how did you? That's not very nice, Lola. You should have said yes. Because I would have probably had you, but anyways, play some Blip Block. Maybe you're in a bad mood right now. Can we get the 5? You can just cheat it. And we probably should fill this, because that looks like it needs it. And let's check in on little Colin. He is sad. He needs some food, and he just seems to be stuck here. And he needs some attention, and he needs some fun. So why don't we eat a grape? Okay, well, I asked him to eat the food, and he didn't. So we're going to see if he will actually eat the food. And I need to keep an eye on her, because she does have a class in 3 hours. And let's check her fun. It's not maxed yet. So why don't we rally the troops? And the cat's afraid of the TV. So are you eating and watching TV now? And then why don't you come here and chat? Why don't we brighten day? Oh, Dora's... We can't do anything. It's just an exam anyways. It's just watching her thing. Her fun's not going up very high, very quickly. So can we... Oh, we won't worry about the petition right now. We need to get you to be brighten your day, and which we just did. I can't hug because he's eating right now, so I'm trying to look for things so we can ask about his day. Can you come over here and stop chatting over there? Come talk. Just come sit over on the couch and talk to your son. Oh, look, she got a good mark, so that's good. She got a good result, I should say. Not a good mark. She got a good result. And so she's done her one exam. She has 3 exams today. And she does have a bit of a break between this particular one and the one at 3 p.m. So that's good. How's your attention coming along? It's getting better. Why don't you come here and talk about toys? Hopefully you can do it from where you are. I didn't literally mean come here. Why don't you talk from where you are and talk about favorite color? So you want to do anything in particular? You want to hug Noah because you are a lot better. You were pretty sad. You were sad because you needed fun. You were hungry and your attention is taking its time getting up, but now it's doing much better than it was before. So, let's see. Talk about trucks. Okay, I think you've played enough. Yeah, you've played enough. You should go to your class. So he's going to do a little bit, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to see if he has any more luck trying to get those repeal signatures. But I will be back when he is done looking after himself and doing his things he needs to do, and we'll try it then. Well, Dora is finished with her exam, so we should be getting the pop-up for that soon. And Lola has done her class for the day, but she doesn't have her exam until Monday, so she's like working on our homework and stuff. But what I thought we would try with Noah is see if we have any more luck with this. We'll do a heartfelt compliment first, just to see if that helps butter up Mauricio. Tell an engaging story, and you need to stop talking. We can discuss a complex case law. We could try that, just out of fun. Since we can't do our work from home assignment. Just curious if discussing it helps move this up, like doing like not the task, but the things that are sort of career related to help move that up at all. We could try. Oops, we have a little boy who's sad. I think it's because he's really tired. So could you see if you can get someone to read you to sleep? Maybe Mummy. Mummy can read you to sleep. There you go. Try asking. Hopefully that will work. Looks like it might be working. Okay, so we're doing this buttering up, and you're leaving, so that's fine. We don't need the goodbye. And we can meet prospective client. I don't remember where that was. Keep it on here. I kind of think it's not going to have an impact personally, but I just thought I would try. I don't think I usually pay attention to that. And where are you going, Mauricio? We were trying to butter you up so we can ask you to repeal things. Oh, look, she got her final grades, and she got an A+ in everything and has an A+ term GPA. And yes, I guess we'll sign up right away. So I think we'll take the Salvadoran culture and cuisine because she already has some of the archaeology skill. I was hoping that fabrication would come up, but it didn't. So we'll take that one. And of course, we'll stay home, and we are going to get paid some money. And she is done. Let's just take a quick look at her exams, her course schedule, just because I'm curious. It's not actually cleared over. Now it is. Okay, so she has exam, presentation, term paper. Oh, she's got 2 term papers. So now so last time she had 3 exams and 1, term paper or presentation. I can't remember which. But this time she's got 3 that are Tuesdays and Thursdays and only 1 on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So she's got a totally different schedule than the last time. I kind of prefer it when it's like this, except for that in some ways. No, actually, this is not as good because she works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So she's got busy days on 2 of the 3 days she works. But yeah, it is what it is. It doesn't really matter, but that's her schedule. So let's see if we can try this again, which was what I was trying to do. I was trying to get Noah to chat. We'll do a heartfelt compliment, and then we'll do a sharing of ideas. Don't leave on me. We're trying to talk to you. Oh, you're just coming to sit down beside us because we're trying to see whether we can butter you up a little bit. We'll flatter. And where's our thing? Friendly. I assume it's under friendly. I've never actually tried. to get people to repeal anything. Of course, you can just use cheats. But we're going to try and go through the actual process of doing it properly. So are you going to... He's got high charisma. Oh, thank you. We got one of our signatures we needed. Yay. We got one. Confident +1 from getting a repeal signature. One step closer to making the world a better place. So that's good. So if we actually wanted to, what you could do is I have cheats on because I always have it on so that I can reset people. So if you shift on the key on the mailbox or the community space board, if you have that, and these are all the options that come up. Obviously, set as head is just regular, but the instant repeal and instant enact, and then you could give some sim influence. And I'm just curious what the we can change it. Okay, I haven't actually looked at it, so we're just gonna leave it. We're not actually going to do it. I was just showing how you can use cheats to get that to where you want. So he's gonna keep trying, and I'll be back if and when he's successful, or just probably when the weekend is over and we see the results of this particular vote for the neighborhood action plan. So I'll be back. Well, it's now Monday at 5 p.m. and we are waiting for the results of the community NAP, as well as the fact that I did get Noah to get his 5 signatures. I got some screenshots of 3 of the ones. I think we had already got one before I sort of played for the weekend off camera. And we got one from Mauricio, but I didn't get that particular screenshot. So everyone else he asked, he got the signatures from. So maybe it's just if you ask people in your household, they're not so likely to do it. Because Lola is in our household and she was the one who said no. So what the board says, I don't know if we'll stop him. He's crafting. They're all busy because I decided to have Dora write to teach little Colin, because the last thing he needs is to max his thinking skill. He has everything else maxed. And I did register Noah back into university again. And so he had to work today, but he also had classes today, so I had him work from home, and I took a chance with him that he'd be able to do the work from home assignments. And right now he's crafting a legal argument, and that came up on the computer if you go under the career tab, and it's under law career, and then you have the option to craft a legal argument and file a legal motion, which I seem to remember the filing was something that Dora can also do. I don't know about the discuss complex case law. Let's see whether that's something we can do with Mauricio here, law career. Yep, there it is. So he can do it. So he's set. So that'll be easy to do. So luckily, even though the task for preparing, because he just started the job, wasn't something he could do, the tasks he got actually for the day were things he could do. So that's good. He only has 2 classes. I was gonna not have him take one, but then I thought if he takes 2, then if he continue the next 2 weeks could be 3 weeks a class. If he was gonna wait, he may as well just take 2 courses and make it easier for the end. Unlike Dora, who I guess who took 4 courses, and that was a little bit hard, but this particular session is only is 3 of them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which she's essentially done her presentation, presented it, she's written her term papers, submitted them, so she's actually doing pretty well. And okay, let me pause. You're tired. You tired of those flashcards? Yeah, you don't really like learning your thinking skill. Why don't you come and play here, and then we'll look at your needs. You're getting a little hungry, so I'll drag some food out for you to have something to eat. I never did take that coffee table out that was in there. I had put it away for the presents that they had Winterfest. I think I did, not Winterfest, they had Harvest Fest. I did off camera, but I let them open presents, so I put that away. So why don't you come here? Because if you get here quickly enough, we can see how essentially it shows up, and you can see that there's 5 of 5 and that it won't be repealed until the voting period is over. I don't think she's going to get there in time. I think it's just going to get repealed. There we go. And yay! Lola got A+, and so she ended up with a GPA of a B, which is what she needed. And that's it. She's done her degree. So even though she was on probation and she had an F, she was able to turn it around with her 2 courses after I essentially had her re-enroll, and luckily she was able to do that. So I had them vote on clean energy production, and it's only my Sims who can vote because I have NPC voting off, which I probably mentioned in the last part, because there are issues with the votes happening in other worlds, and the Sims who come to your world will do the things from naps from other worlds. I don't want to bother with that. So there, we got that. So let's take a look at Lola. Yeah, so she had to have a GPA of B or higher, so that's done. And then she got her thing. So she obviously has to go through the process of actually getting her degree and stuff, but we've seen that all before. So we did manage to get her to have a degree. So we did manage to get Lola to get a degree, and obviously Dora has got 2 and is like on her final week of her 3rd degree. And even Noah, of course, got his degree, and he's now in his career to go with it, and he re-registered again for another degree, but he's doing the same degree that Dora is doing right now, because I forgot Dora was doing the communications one, and I was thinking, I want one of them to become a civil designer. But that's kind of it really for this Let's Play. You know, she is, I would say, pretty rich is our Dora. So she has a million simoleons plus, and a reasonable value home. If I look at the fortune tab, it was like it met the 3rd tier value, which I think is 200,000, and so it's 200,000 or more for the lot value. So I'd say she did pretty well for herself, and she got 2 degrees and is pretty close to getting her 3rd one and maxed her career, never mind that, and has had a family. So she's come a long way from the poor girl with nothing when she first started. I will put them on the gallery, and as well as the house. Of course, they won't come with their roommates. I can see if I can take the roommates and put them in a household and put them up separately if anyone sort of wants them. I'm not going to go and change their clothes. It's just whatever the clothes is that the game gave them, that's what they're going to have. But that is going to be it for this Let's Play. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge Let's Plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!